What is up, my YouTube fam? So today we are doing Burna Boy Big 7. This was a request. This came out like 2 weeks ago, and I know I don't do too many different genres. So, you know, Burna Boy's Afro beats kind of vibe. He mixes and mingles with all of the different artists, but his main y'all correct me if I'm wrong, is he Afro beats, or is that, because I know there's there's different subgenres within certain genres, so I don't want to get it wrong, so don't quote me on that, but he's African, so this is just a different realm, and I'm excited. This video came out 2 weeks ago, Big 7 by Burna Boy, so we're gonna get into it.
Big 7, Big 7, Big 7, Big 7. First of all, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Don't spill no drink on my clothes when I'm Louis V dripping. Don't like stress in my dome. Straight to the head when I'm 1942 sipping. Been wavy since.
He said straight to the head when I'm 1942 sipping. Y'all know what 1942 is, right?
Morning, no they talk to me in public. Mix my drink with a little money. Smoke my weed to declare, oh, Lamborghini driver, Ferrari 458 Italia. I really spent a million just to Richard Millis and I run willy-nilly through the city. Wavy since London, wavy since Berlin. No they talk to me in public. I'm in a different place. If you see me tonight, you can clearly see that I've been waiting.
Okay, so y'all, I'm looking concentrated. I'm bopping my head. I'm trying to hear what he's saying, and I'm also liking the fact that he's rapping with his natural accent. He's not trying to sound American. He's not trying to sound like any other. He sounds exactly like how he normally sounds, and I like the beat. It gives me like Brooklyn. I don't know if he's Brooklyn. Maybe let me not specify a place in New York vibes, and it looks like he's in New York, but just that like old school kind of yeah, that kind of beat, but with the African switch on it. And I think it's important for that representation across the board, for every place, to have somebody that looks like them making music in how am I trying to say it, like putting themselves into the rap world, like how he's touching so many bases within music, but still, being from Africa, being from where in Africa is he from, y'all? Is Burna Boy Nigerian? Yes, he is Nigerian. I think after y'all ate me up in the comments on the Taliban's Part 2 video, y'all were telling me he's Nigerian. But having somebody representing for Nigerians, for Africans on a whole, and taking up spaces in rap and dance hall and just in pop and all of the other genres that are out there, and still holding true to what's native to his culture. So, I love that for all of the people who are in music from different places.
Since morning. Alright, R.I.P. to C2. Put your hands up, reach for the roof if you know you fuck with me. Don't like squares in my crew. If I call you my brother, then you best believe you're stuck with me. Been wavy since morning. I no go feed save you from nothing. So I beg you no disturb me. I know they carry overload. Get to gospel preacher, two-time community service preacher. Right now I'm chilling, but my niggas getting busy in the city, spinning till late to see for the listen. Wavy since London, wavy since Berlin. No they talk to me in public. No they talk to me in public. Wavy since Sweden, wavy since Paris. So no they talk to me in public. I'm in a different place. If you see me tonight, you can clear.
I like how you said ghetto gospel teacher, and then he said something else, right? I like those because I feel like for so many artists that are coming up, a lot of them are, if you're from the Caribbean areas or you're African, religion is a big thing in both those places, and I'm basing it off of West Indies and Africa and things like that because of the fact that that's just what I listen to. So when you're from those places, what point was I trying to make? When you're from those places, religion is a big thing, and but going into music, I've had a few African friends, like going to school with them and knowing some personally, and also just having parents from the Caribbean. A lot of them are very much go to school, do something that's going to make you money, but also try to do something that's going to make you happy, but do something that makes sense. Being a musician, or be telling your Caribbean or your African parent, hey, I want to be a rapper or I want to be a dancer, is like, girl, be for real. They're looking at you like you're not about to waste my time. But so I like the fact that Burna Boy is one of those people who, along with so many other African artists and so many other West Indian artists who decided to follow their dreams and take their own path and, kind of not listen to that. And tying it all into the ghetto gospel thing that he was saying is that, like, him putting a message out there, but it being, coming from, like, music, rap, different areas that he's in. It's influential for younger people that look like him and come from his background. So it's important. Representation again. Look at that. Representation.
Really see that I've been wavy since morning. Big step. Big step. Big step. Big step. Big step. Big step.
Y'all might have seen my face at the end. That pizza shop that he was in, I went there. Shout out to Sadie Nash Women's Leadership Program, y'all. I went there with them. I went a lot of places with that program, y'all. If you have children, young ladies that live in Newark, New Jersey, Sadie Nash Women's Leadership Program is thebomb.com. Please get involved with them. Very good tool. Just give me a few seconds. I want to promote this leadership program that helped me get into college, helped me see different schools out in Georgia. That's a great program to get involved in if you're from the Newark, New Jersey area. Please, in your high school, y'all. But anyways, I went to that pizza shop with them, and that's why I was hyped. So I was like, oh my god, no way. And Busta Rhymes is in there. See, I like the video. I like the fact that he had the people, doing. Okay, that's not, how to dance in New York. I can't imitate it, but y'all know what I mean. And also, like I said, the representation thing, y'all. I'm looking up there. It looks like there's a spider web in that corner. The representation, and also just Burna Boy on a whole. I like Burna Boy, and like I said, I don't listen to that many African artists. Like I used to, because I actually used to, like back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of different things, but maybe it was just the things that were more popular back then. My sisters were really into what is it, not Nollywood, is it Nollywood, the Nigerian like film and stuff? Yeah, and it's Nollywood, right? Or however you say it, the African movies, they were really into that. So that's how we kind of switched over to the music when we were younger, and then it kind of faded, at least for me. But I like Burna Boy. I like his originality. I like the way he dresses, and and y'all, I want to clarify what I meant by typical African in my last video. What I was saying about him not being the typical African, it was because of where I grew up at. I didn't grow up in a space where I saw Africans that looked like Burna Boy. Because Granted, they were a lot younger, they were around my age, and they weren't allowed to have dreads or dress a certain way or act a certain way, So I just was saying that I wasn't used to seeing that. But now that so many of us has grown and things are changing, I'm starting to see that more. I just want to clarify it, y'all. What I'm used to seeing from where I grew up is different from how things are now, which I appreciate, because I love to see people in a different light and just embracing their culture and tying it into all of the other things in the world, which is how things should be. So thank you for watching. I love you guys.